Good part of the day, my dear digital friends. I am so happy to be here with you tonight again. Anna Dieter is here, and it's 1945. Today is the 2nd of December, and 1945 is 7:45. It's like 15 minutes before 8 p.m. in northern Florida. Hi, Ben. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. And let's begin our conversation again today. Give me 1 second. I forgot to turn the light on. I guess you can see me even with this light. Hi, Simon. Hi. Thank you for joining. Give me 1 second. I'm going to turn the light on. 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, I believe this is going to be better light, right? Can you see me better? I always forget to turn the light on. Okay, Czech Wask just joined. Thank you so much for joining, guys. So once again, it's almost 8 p.m. here in northern Florida, United States of America. And today, it is a really cold day here in the tropics. I live right on the ocean, and I didn't even go for a beach walk, although there was sunny weather, but it was kind of cold. So in Celsius is probably like 8 degrees or 6 degrees, still plus, but cold. Not for me, okay, because I am used to warm weather all the time. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about stuttering, about speech, and what are the benefits of speaking accurately, saying accurately any word, anytime, anywhere, and how you can obtain the benefit of your perfect speech in almost no time. And as usually, of course, I take questions. So while I'm still waiting for more people to join, let me go and share the screen and talk about the slide I posted today. Let me see how I can show it to you. Yeah, right here. So this is the slide. I'm going to show it to my Instagram friends. Let me do it like this, so Instagram friends would see it. Hi, Live Spirit. Oh, I like it. Live Spirit speech. Okay. So I have so much stuff on my table. Okay. So here is the image I posted earlier today. Let me wave to Live Spirit. And let me simply explain the meaning of this image. What you see here, of course, is very easy to understand, because what you see is a nice family and maybe friends got together at their holiday table. They're having a Christmas dinner. Everyone is happy. People are holding the glasses with nice wine. Their room is beautifully decorated. Okay, you see the colorful stockings on the wall. Okay, there is probably a Christmas tree behind the guy who is giving the speech, giving the toast. Okay, so the meaning of this is huge, because this is a simple moment when we celebrate, no matter what country we are living in, no matter what language we're speaking, we are always having a good time celebrating holidays. And to me, it's still coming from my childhood. It's the December month is just historically in my life is a big time for having fun with my family, with my friends. I don't know what's going to happen this holiday period because we can't travel much, but it's always I'm going to change the image here so people on YouTube and Facebook could see me better. And let me continue. So once again, historically in my life, December starts a great, great month. It's the end of the year. It's the time for a lot of happy holiday celebrations, Christmas, New Year's. In Russian tradition, in former Soviet Union, we had so-called the Old New Year, where we celebrated the New Year's holiday, the Eve, New Year's Eve, in 14 after the 31st of December. So the night from 31st to the 1st of January, 31st of December to the 1st of January, that was a celebration of New Year's Eve. But then we would repeat it, celebrating it again in 13 days, because that was the old calendar. Many years before, when the calendar was fixed, people celebrated New Year's Eve 13 days later. Then they fixed the calendar, but people didn't like losing that time, and they just decided to celebrate the same holiday twice. So this is a Russian tradition, and of course everyone loves it, and I still feel the holiday spirit for the whole month of January. So, and the picture you are looking at here, it is the celebration of the family. And unfortunately, this time, when the person wants to tell his family and his friend how much he loves them and how much he wishes his family, his loved ones, his friends, lots of success in the new coming year, or talking about the events that took place in the old year. It's a great, great time. And of course, we all love, 99% of the people on this planet love getting at the dinner table, standing up, and asking everyone to please listen, because we want to toast to our family health, to our loved ones' prosperity, and stuff like that. And this moment is precious. You see this man holding a glass with wine, and see how happy everyone is. He is smiling. People who are listening to him are smiling. You can see that this is a very, very loving family. And imagine this person standing with a glass is a stutterer. Just imagine yourself standing there with a glass of wine and wanting to wish your family and friends all the best. Is it going to be easy for you? Some of you may say, yeah, I have no problem speaking in front of my family. Then you're lucky, okay? But most of people who stutter would say, oh no, I cannot do this. I'd rather listen, sit and listen how others toast. Others are giving various speeches. Others do holiday speeches. And I will just listen. Why? Not because you don't love your loved ones. Not because you don't wish them well, but it's because you are afraid of speaking up. You are afraid of making mistakes when you speak in public like this. And this is the reason I'm talking about this holiday, which will happen in, for example, most countries, English-speaking countries, in like more than 20 days till we get to this Christmas holiday spirit. I want you to take care of your Christmas holiday, New Year's holidays, just winter holidays today. I really, really wish you to solve your lifelong problem. And this Christmas, I want to see you. This is my desire, to see each of you, the ones who are looking at me right now, listening to my video, this live broadcast, or maybe you watch me in the recording way, okay? I want you to get up in front of your family, friends, in front of your co-workers if you have celebration at work, in front of anyone. Stand up like this, hold a glass with wine or champagne, and tell everybody everything you want without anxiety, without hesitation, without any fear, to speak beautifully, to speak just like everyone else with comfort and ease. Is it possible? If you are a person who stutters, I'm here to tell you, yes, it is. Because you have more than 20 days to this holiday, and you can fix your speech, revive your beautiful speech in only 3 days or even less with me. Under my supervision, under my guidance, in my Etalon Unblocking Speech Unblocking School, Speech and Unblocking School. It is possible. All you have to do is just to simply right now, the very first step that I recommend you make now, right now or tomorrow, because right now here it's 8 o'clock, almost 8 o'clock p.m. It's kind of already cold. I mean, it's cold and late, okay? So I do recommend, my dear digital friends, if you stutter yourself, or if you have any loved one, your child, your sister, your brother, whoever, your loved one, if they still and you still struggle to stand up like this and make a toast, you know what? You need to do it right now. Right now. Remember that our life is very short, extremely short. And if you are still sitting and waiting and still listening to others making their holiday speeches, and you are just hoping that nobody is going to talk to you, nobody is going to ask you questions, you are wasting your life. Because imagine yourself in the place of that gentleman in the gray suit. Look how happy his face is. And look how others are listening to him and how much they are enjoying his speech. And if you can see, there is even with a bag, there is a little kiddo sitting, a little child. It's probably his son. He is also sitting there holding a glass with, guess, water maybe. Okay, you see that it's see-through. Of course, he's not drinking wine. But look, this is happiness. This is a day-to-day happiness. And you, if you stutter, you cannot have this happiness. You are robbing yourself of being happy. It is available today for anyone who call themselves stutterers, stammers, clutterers, or just are fearful to make speech, a presentation in public. Okay, let me check who is there. Hi, Riza Nazri. Hi, thank you for joining me. Why alone don't have stuttering? Okay, so hello, Riza. Thank you for joining. Okay, so let me continue. Riza, I'm gonna get to your question, and then after I finish this, okay, describing this picture. So here is, if you still haven't joined my Instagram, then I will read this short article for you. So, wish your loved ones Merry Christmas without stuttering this year. Take the 3-day Etalon course to eliminate your stuttering and be able to speak up, to say any word, anywhere, whether you are alone or in front of other people. This year, you still have time. December is hot. This is the month of December. I usually have a lot of students on this month because everyone wants to catch up. There was a crazy year we had before, 2020, because of this COVID, because of craziness of quarantine, of people not speaking, people wearing muzzles on their faces. So many bad things happened to all of us this year. Make at least one good thing for yourself. Enroll in my course. Get rid of stuttering today, this week, next week. You have still, 3 weeks or almost 4 weeks till the end of the month. Okay, you still have time. And we are still not, by the way, in the cost of the regular tuition. Not regular, we're still below the actually cost that we have had for 9 years. Today, it's still much less and it's pretty affordable today. Okay, so being able to speak effortlessly is not beyond your grasp. Please understand it. This holiday season, choose to give a gift of yours, to gift to yourself or your loved one that will change your life forever. Thank you so much for joining Jador Pigs. And if you are a person who stutters, stammers, clutters, you are in the right place. You can ask any question. How can you accomplish what you see on this image? How you can be that person with a glass of wine this Christmas? Not in 3 months, not in 5 years, right now. Next week, you can do it. So please send me a message through any video, any how do you call it? Not software, not a social media platform. Send me a message, request your free video consultation. It's 20-minute consultation where I will answer all your questions. I will determine what type of stuttering you have, and I will give you recommendation. I will guide you how you can solve all your problems this year. You don't have to wait until 2021. This year, make it happen, guys. This year, you'll be happy you did. Okay, allow yourself to be happy. So I am available. Okay, so let me switch back to me. Oops, what did I do? Okay. I don't need this. Okay. So let me go back to, let this picture hang here because I like the holiday spirit. So Riza asked the question, why alone don't have stuttering? Why don't you stutter alone? I guess that's what the question is. It's a very simple question for me. Because when you are alone, what is your concept? Okay, Jadore Pigs, Wait, let me answer Riza on YouTube. Then I'm going to get to you. Hang on. Okay. When you are speaking alone, you do not worry about anybody judging you. Okay, you are alone. And you do not get distracted by anybody, right? You are alone. No distraction. And you, when you speak, you are focused only on your speaking actions, only. This is why your speech becomes much, much easier for you. You just say whatever you really want to say without getting distracted. This is why when you're alone, you speak much better. However, Riza, once again, when people tell me, I can speak alone, no problem. I think I talked about it the other day. I think you were in my broadcast. So I usually do not believe those who tell me, I speak without stuttering when I am alone. I'm like, you know what? I am a scientist. I believe in science, and I believe only my own ears, my own eyes, my own whatever sensors. I touch, then I believe that it exists, okay? I never speculate. I never believe what I hear without checking with reality. This is why when people say, why I don't stutter when I am alone, I tell them, okay, here is the test. Here is the camera. I'm going to leave the room. This is what I do with my students. I leave the room and I say, you are alone now. Here, speak for 5 minutes. I'm not in the room. Go, speak. And the camera will record your speech. Then I come back in the room, and together with my student who just told me I don't stutter when I'm alone, together with my student, we watch the video. And I begin counting his mistakes that he wasn't even aware he was making them. Not even one student out of thousands of students I have worked with, not even one was able to pass this simple test. To speak for 5 minutes, never repeat a word, never stumble, never say never say feel a word, never move their eyes like this, never lick their lips, never make any other mistakes, because whatever I just mentioned, these are all mistakes. These are all parts of stuttering. And if you do this, but you don't even notice that, let's say you're repeating. You haven't even noticed. You repeated the same word 2-3 times and you didn't think it was a problem. And you say, no, I don't stutter. Yes, you do. Okay? And if you said, and you didn't consider it as a stutter, as a stuttering mistake, because you are not aware of it, but it is stuttering. Okay? I want you to understand that in order to believe you, I need to see you. What is it that you are doing when you are speaking? And then maybe you're right. Maybe when you are alone, you can speak. Okay? But once again, yes, when you are alone, your speech is easier because there are no distractions. You don't get distracted and you just speak with no interruption, no distraction. It's kind of the same way, let's say, you are, okay, what action can I take? You are hammering the nail. You're putting nail, hammering, right? What is it gonna be safer for you, to hammer the nail when you are alone, or if someone is gonna stand behind your shoulder and tell you, no, you're not doing it right. You gotta don't do this nail, hammer the other nail. You're not holding the hammer correctly. The blah, 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 blah. You know, they say that nagging wives are usually do this and their man is getting angry. Their husband may get angry and as a result, can even, boom, hammer not nail, but the finger. Because it's distraction. When someone is talking, a person is distracting you, and you may, boom, hit the finger. Once again, you got to understand, you have only one focused beam of attention. And if at this moment your attention is not on your speaking actions, but on other people, you cannot speak. It's impossible. It is impossible, Riza. You have to be 100% focused on your accurate, correct speaking actions, which unfortunately you are not familiar with. Partially, maybe you are, Riza, because yeah, I know you have read my books, right? Okay, so if you have more details, just write to me. So here is the question. Thank you for waiting. What is your concept? What is your concept? This is the question, I guess, the concept about getting rid of stuttering, right? I guess. The concept is very simple. I do not believe in stuttering, incurable disability, sickness. I do not believe that people who stutter are any different than 99% of people on the planet. People who stutter are exactly the same. They have exactly the same body. They have exactly the same brain. Nothing is different. They have exactly the same talents to learn, to do everything that other people learn to do. But the only problem that all people who stutter have is they simply discoordinated. They still have not coordinated their perfect body parts. They're perfect, they're healthy. They still have not coordinated their perfect parts of their body for accurate speech, beautiful speech. They still believe that they are disabled, that they are incurable, like their condition is incurable. They still believe that they need some cure, some treatment, they need therapy, they need techniques, they need special ways of speaking. They still believe it. They believe that they are different from others. And I am here. Hi, Foxtrot 7. I remember your name. Thank you for joining. And they believe that they're special. And you know why people who stutter believe that they are special, that they are different from the rest of the world? You know why? Hi, Foxtrot. Because that's what they hear from everywhere, Farah. Okay. Yeah, nice to know your name, Farah. Or maybe Farah. I don't know how to say your name. So bear with me because I do not hear. See, we speak the way we hear. Because I don't hear how you say your name, I cannot repeat it. I cannot say it accurately. I can only guess. So in a way, I am stuttering. Farah, 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 I don't know. I'm a stutterer at the moment. I cannot say correctly your name. So let me continue to answer your question. The question was asked, what's your concept? So I believe that all people who stutter are no different from me. I am the same as you are, guys. I mean, if you're a female, you have exactly the same body parts as I have. If you are male, you still have exactly the same speech instrument, the way I have. Speech instrument, I'm talking about the instrument built inside of our body, we use it in the same way. Doesn't matter what language we speak. It doesn't matter what country we live in. It doesn't matter whether we're females or males. It doesn't matter. We all have exactly the same built in the same way. I call it speech instrument. And we are supposed to use it in exactly the same way. The only problem that all people who stutter have is they still do not understand what kind of speech instrument they have and how they're supposed to use it for saying accurately and with this and comfort any word, anytime, anywhere. They still don't know. So this is my approach or concept. I simply, when people come to me, I teach them what they don't know. If they don't know how to say the word, I teach them how to say the word. And this is not my fantasy. This is the way how all people on the planet are talking. Everyone. And I am sharing this revolutionary information because unfortunately, not even speech therapists have the information that I share with my students. Not even one speech therapist is aware of this. Let me fix my phone. Let me put it a little bit lower. So maybe not. Didn't do it right. Second, let me fix it. I don't need comments. Push the wrong button. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, so let me continue. I don't see questions on Instagram. Let me see. Okay, hi Tareif GH. Okay, I'm gonna go with the questions from YouTube. Meanwhile, if you are still watching me on Instagram, I recommend you type your questions right now. Hello, I am 60 years old. Wow. 60 years old. This is amazing when people like you are coming to me 60 years old. It just tells you guys something. A person is 60 years old and he's been still stuttering. Does it tell you something? Anyway, so Terry, 60 years old and suffering from stuttering since I was 15. Sometimes, even when I am alone, I stutter. If I imagine that there is someone watching me, I know. Because the moment you are imagining that someone is watching you, guess what you're focused on? Are you focused on your speaking actions, or you're focused on visualizing someone in your room? You gotta understand, the moment you are focused not on your speaking actions, which unfortunately, I would say 99.99% of people who stutter do not even know. Why I'm leaving just a tiny 1% for friction of one percentage of 1%, because some people who stutter have read my books and they are already beginning to understand what I'm talking about, okay? They are beginning to understand what natural speech norms are. So, by the way, it's my first time to watch you and feel so excited about it. Okay, welcome. You know, I usually say, welcome to Live Stutter-Free. This is the company, the name of the company, Live Stutter-Free. And you know, we are living in amazing time where all the problems lifelong problems, all of a sudden we find solutions. Okay? This is the time. It's a changing time. The world is changing. We are changing. Our consciousness is going through the roof. All of a sudden, we know answers for the questions that we never knew before, right? And it comes kind of from nowhere. So welcome to Live Stutter-Free, to the land, the world of Live Stutter-Free. It's time you stop believing that there is something wrong with you. You have believed for what? You are 60 today. By the way, we're almost the same age, okay? I'm gonna turn this month 62. Almost the same age. So you have been struggling for 45 freaking years. For 45 years, you have been believing that you are incurably sick, disabled, that there is nothing you can do but just accept it, learn some kind of technique, special ways to speak, take drugs, or whatever, use devices in the year. I mean, it's all crazy. We are the same age, I can tell you the way it is. But when I talk to people, I always invite them, come and visit me personally. It is free. The first consultation in about 20-minute video call is free. You don't need even to pay anything. Just a couple of weeks ago, I communicated with someone who was also close to our age. He was 58, okay? And the person actually told me that he has been watching me for quite some time, and he has read all my books, and he complimented me on the work I have been doing. And he even called my latest book a masterpiece. I was like, wow, thank you very much for your warm words. All I want from you, just go and write a review on my book if you really want to help people who stutter. So anyway, but of course, he just told me that he wanted to help me, my business, and help other people. I said, you know what? It's not going to work this way. The only thing you can do is just to write a review about my book because you have read it, right? And the other thing you would have to do, you would have to fix your speech first. He wrote to me, oh, I have a big family, I have family celebration, I have to entertain my grandchildren. I'm like, okay, this is your choice. I am not there to run your life. It's your life. You may be 7 or 77. It is never late to finally get to the bottom of your lifelong blockage. Remove your blocks. Clear your mind. Stop believing in the ghost called stuttering. It doesn't exist. Instead of stuttering, use one simple word: discoordination between my parts of the body, parts of my body. Discoordination between my mind, between my body muscles. That's it. There are 3 ingredients in the soup of speech. The will, because we need the desire to say something, the will. We must be willing to say something. To know the melody, the word that we want to say, and to have learned the muscle memory of our tongue to move our tongue. That's it. 3 ingredients of the soup. And it has to be all coordinated. You need to know what to say, to want to speak, know what you want to say, and have the muscle memory of your tongue to say it. That's it. This is the bottom line. And if you Tarif, first time on my channel, please subscribe. Please, please. Don't forget, subscribe. Push the little bell, subscribe, and you're gonna get notification from me. I am live almost every day, sometimes every other day, because I am like with the holiday preparation and stuff, I have too many things to do today. So people on Instagram, sorry, I see. My name is Farah. Okay, sorry, I didn't wave to you. Okay, by the way, Ravi Dasai 850, you just joined. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, you need to turn me on. You need to turn me on. I just always joke like this. When you turn me on, it means you need to ask questions. I'm here to help you. I want you to spend your time productively. Okay, ask questions. I'm here to answer any question. Stuttering is something I have answer for any question, any. You gotta understand for Tarif, I'm gonna give a small piece of information because, I mean, normally when people watch me, they already know about me. But I am a former conventional speech and language therapist, pathologist, how they call it in the United States of America. I have a master's degree in speech and language therapy pathology and a master's degree in special education. I'm a special education teacher. I have also 30 years of hands-on experience being a speech and language therapist in 2 countries, Russia and United States of America. You can imagine how much I have worked on getting certification, getting approved, getting my diploma and stuff. I mean, I have taken so many classes when I immigrated to the United States of America. Of course, first I had to learn English because I didn't speak English. Check this out. When I moved, of course, it's been 20 years, but 20 years ago, I didn't speak English. I moved to the United States of America with one but big goal: to continue teaching people to speak, because I couldn't see myself doing anything else. I wanted to continue teaching people to speak. And I did it. 20 years later, I'm still doing it. The only difference is I quit speech and language therapy pathology over 10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago. I no longer call myself a speech and language therapist. And if you, Tarif, if you go and join my Stutter-Free.com, it's my website where all the information is there. You can see, read the About section, and there I actually have a disclaimer that I no longer have any affiliation with the conventional speech and language therapy pathology. Why? Because this is a, how do I put it, politically correct. This is a mistaken profession. Mistaken. It's built on a huge mistake, a huge disinformation, misinformation. They believe that speaking is kind of automatic function of the body, like beating of the heart, breathing. And that's what they believe. Speaking is just automatic function of the body. And it's not. Speech is a skill. We learn from the moment we are born, to all the way the moment we die. Of course, we learn the basics when we're young, But the longer we live, the more we learn. We learn new words, we learn new languages, we learn new terms. We watch TV, we learn about something new, we learn words. And then when we tell somebody, you know what, I just saw on TV this guy, we mention his name, and guess what? His name is the new word, the new movements of the tongue. We learn from the moment we are born to the moment we die. The moment people stop learning, they develop Alzheimer, whatever you call it. That's where the dimension begins. When you lose it, when you stop communicating, when you stop speaking to people, when you stop reading books and telling back what you have read, when you stop using your coordinated body already and mind, you lose coordination. This is why if you heard this saying, the saying is use it or lose it. It's very, very important. Okay, so looks like Riza has left. Don't have you. 46 minutes I am on air. Guys, if you have questions, you go ahead and ask, because I have covered my image. I have explained how you can simply do Christmas this time, get in front of everybody and toast to health of your family. And when you are 60, it's time to be able to do it. And do it without fear, without hesitation, without anxiety. Just do it. How can you do it? Very easy. When you come to me, I can explain it to you, and I do recommend, Tara, if you just send your free request for your free consultation, as I said, only 20 minutes, because I need to see you. Then I'm going to know what you need, what course. I teach different courses, 3-day course, 1-day course. I even offer my time for 2 hours, 3 hours. You got to understand what you have to pay. It's not for information. It's you're paying for, of course, for my time. And my time is pretty valuable. I value my time. And this is the only thing people pay. When they come to me, they pay for my time, and I go with them freely sharing information that I have. The information that will help you remove all your stuttering blocks. It is so important to understand. You stutter, the most important part, you stutter because you still believe that you are special. You need special ways to speak. No, you don't. You need to speak like everyone else on this planet, like I'm speaking, like your grandchildren are speaking, like your whatever teachers, all teachers are speaking. And actually, when my students come to me and get through the 3-day course, even 1-day course, guess what? They improve their speech, the mastery of their speaking skills, of their speaking. They improve it so much that they begin speaking much better than other people around them. This is what I hear from all my students. If they come to me and they say, oh my God, Anna, I never knew that my parents repeat words, stumble, hesitate. I don't like the way they speak. They're not good speakers, really. Okay? It's only when you understand what normal speech is. Right now, I am speaking normally. I know I'm not going to make even one mistake. I know it. Of course, I may stumble here and there if I don't follow the norms. But it's not a problem for me because simply I know what normal speech is. It's kind of very similar, to explain it to you. It's very similar to when we are writing. Imagine yourself, you're writing something, you're in a hurry or something distracted you and you made a typo, or you just misspelled the word, you skipped the letter or wrote the wrong letter, okay? And oops, you noticed it. Are you going to sit and cry and say that you are sick and go to a speech therapist or any kinds of a doctor to fix your hand? Is your hand sick that you just made a mistake? Of course not. You simply, you know what the norms are. You know, oh God, I misspelled the word, let me fix it. Just cross out, or like if you are typing, you just delete the letter and you type the right letter, and that's it. This is what stuttering is. It's a typo. You make it, it's a typo not with your fingers, but with your tongue. You make a typo with your tongue because you don't know that this is the only organ responsible for accurate speech production. You don't know how to move your tongue. You have no idea. Sometimes you guess it right. Sometimes you guess it wrong. And you believe that something is wrong with me. I need a cure. I need a special technique. I need to go to someone for a treatment, for a role. Not role, what do you call it? Moral support. See, I just made a mistake. That was stuttering. Because stuttering doesn't exist. It's not a sickness. It's a mistake we make with our muscle if we don't know how to use this muscle, or we didn't pay much attention to using this muscle correctly. This is very simple. Okay, I will request a video call meeting very soon. Sure, this is free for you, and you decide. You're 60 years old, okay? Whether you want to continue, we don't have, to be honest, okay? I'm also the same age. We don't have much time left on this planet. We may be dead tomorrow. Hopefully not, of course. We're hoping that we're going to be alive, right? And just see our children succeed in their life and our grandchildren. We want to be alive, of course. But you got to understand, when people say very soon, I don't really understand these words, especially when these words are coming from a person who is 6 years old. You got to send your request today. Today. You don't know you're 60. You don't know how many tomorrows you're going to have. I look honestly at myself. I'm lucky if I have 20 years. Okay? With my lifestyle where I'm sitting too much, writing my books, communicating with my students online. I've been doing it for too long, 10 years. I have developed all kinds of sicknesses, like I have to deal with fixing my body. Of course, this is not good. So it takes time for my body. I have to take care of my body as well. This is why my time is extremely valuable. When I'm sitting down like this and giving you my time, it's valuable. Okay? So, and when I give 3 days of my life, it's extremely valuable, because I do not go anywhere for 3 days, right in front of my student, until my student stops stuttering. It doesn't happen tomorrow or like in 3 months or like whatever they promise you, right? Speech therapists or some other pretenders that they know how to deal with stuttering. I call them healers. Stutterers treat people who treat stuttering, cure stuttering, heal stuttering. Okay, so once again, I know everything about speech and stuttering. I see it in pictures. This is how good I understand it. It's a picture I have in my mind. This is the instrument. This is how it works. This is how we're supposed to use it. to say accurately any word, anytime in front of anyone. This is what's going on in your mind that blocks you. I see it. This is why if you subscribe to my Instagram, you will see a lot of images. I create them almost every day and post them and write articles about it. I'm going to actually show it to you because I don't see any more questions. Hi, Daniela. Yeah, people come and go. I don't know if they're even interested in what I'm saying. Okay. Tarif wrote, how could I request meeting, please, from your website? Are you on any social media? Facebook, Instagram? Skype is the best. Skype is my classroom. Put this Skype app on your cell phone, okay, on your iPhone, on your computer, and send a request to Anna Dieter, one word. I'm going to type it for you right here. Anna Dieter as one word. See this? Yeah. Oh, Anna Dieter. Oh, this is cool how it goes. My message went to Facebook. I didn't even know how it works. Okay. Facebook, Skype, yeah. Just get in touch with me. Skype is perfect. I prefer Skype, but you know, Facebook also works, Facebook Messenger. It has to be a video call because I need to see you. I need to see who I'm talking to. And I'm going to immediately point, see what you are doing, see what you're doing. This is how I work. See what you just did? You just did this. Did you notice? No, I don't. This is a mistake. This is what blocks you. You don't know it. And the reason you don't know it because you simply haven't learned it. You were 15. Something happened in your life. It doesn't really matter what happened. My guess is the demand for speaking became very high. Because when we are 15, it's kind of already, what is it, high school, right? Middle school, end of high school, and yeah, it's high school. And that's where you are supposed to give presentations. That's where you're supposed to have oral examinations. That's where the demand for speaking skills is much higher than when they expect young children to speak in elementary school and middle school. And maybe you made a mistake, others started laughing at you, and you decided, I'm not going to speak anymore. Could be many, many other reasons why when you were 15, you decided, that's it, I no longer speak. I'm not going to speak in front of other people. I don't want people to laugh at me. I'd rather be quiet. And guess what? When you don't speak, how can you develop the speaking skill? Because speaking is a muscular skill of your body. Muscular. Okay, I'll send you a request via Skype. Yes, of course. This is the perfect place. My Skype is just, you will never miss me. But you know what? Because we are now here, I want to show to you guys something. I want to show my Instagram because I actually recommend everyone subscribe to my Instagram account. This is where I am doing all kinds of things. Look, how many images do I have here? I don't know. Oh, 681 posts. Can you believe that? 681 posts. Wow. I'm going like with a full speed on Instagram because it's just coming out of me. I want to do it. I want to share. Okay? It's time to stop believing lies. It's enough. You've been believing too many lies. Okay? Yeah, Facebook notification. Okie dokie. So here is I'm sharing with you. This is what I have. See this? I go forever. And this is, by the way, our success stories, you know, I call myself a creator of success stories. This is my job. Success story creator. I call myself all kinds of names. I call myself also a perfectionist. Look at this face. Can you see it? I'm going to show it to people on Instagram. Can you see this face? This face. This is the face of each and every student of mine at the end of my course. Everyone looks like this. If you don't believe me, I'm going to show to you at least one image. Look, and I have created like 10 of them already. I'm going to be showing them to you because I have educated, maybe not alone, maybe not 1,000, but close to 1,000 of people who stutter. Maybe less, yeah, it's still less. But together with my mentor who started in 1998, together with him, together we have educated and enabled over 10,000 people who used to stutter, probably more today already. We just quit counting. Because we don't even know. Today, a lot of people are buying our books. And when they buy the book and read the book, guess what? Some of them realize that, oh my God, I can't believe I was doing this. This is how I'm supposed to do it. And some people actually are happy just after reading the book and they fix their speech. But it's not happening too often because the books are kind of like, the books give general information. And this is why general information is for everyone and not specifically for you. Okay, let me go back to YouTube. Okay, sounds great. Yes. Anyway, so I see still a few people are watching me on YouTube. And yes, if you don't have any questions, I will sign up. I mean, sign out, sign off, whatever. I'm still Russian. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. Okay, I'm going to give you a minute to write your questions if you have them. Any questions? It's amazing. On Instagram, I didn't have anybody today. Yesterday, I had the day before yesterday, I had so many people. I didn't even have time to answer all the questions. Today, not too many people. Okay, but prepare your questions. Come to me. Be ready tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I'm not sure. Most likely it's going to be the day after tomorrow because today is just Wednesday. I usually have a lot of people on the weekends. Yeah, weekends are just, wow, full house. Okay, no questions, right? And someone, Sopan. Oh, Sopan, wait a second. This is someone else. Sopan, how are you? I'm great. Can I use Facebook video call? Yes, you can. Yes. Facebook Messenger is a great place. Anyway, okay. Lots of love to you. And my message for you is, please stop feeding the egregor, the evil entity called stuttering belief, stuttering disability. Stop believing these lies because you're feeding the egregor and you are attached. I mean, this egregor, I don't know if you're familiar with this word, it's the evil entity. I did the whole video. If you don't know what it is, I actually recommend you go back and watch this video about the main reason, the most important reason why you stutter. Watch it. It's just breakthrough information about it because you really have an evil entity that is possessed. I mean, you are possessed by the evil entity. Your mind is in the hands of this egregor, evil entity. It's not, of course, on the physical level. It's at the level of the fine matter. Okay, we don't see this egregor, but it exists. And it feeds the energy, takes the energy from millions of people who believe that they're sick, that they need a cure. Millions of people. Feed this egregor, it's like a cloud. And the moment you unplug from this egregor, your speech will improve right away. But of course, you need to learn a little bit how to speak well. You need to learn what it is. How do you use your speech instrument? And just believe in reality, which is you are not special. You are just like everyone else. You have the same ability to learn to move your tongue, to say any word accurately, anywhere, anytime, in front of anybody. No matter how many distractions you are in front of. Okay? So, Tarif, I just want to thank you for the huge hope you gave me. Of course. This is, hope is very weak word. Honestly. I don't give just hope. I give knowledge, guys. Knowledge is power. Okay, knowledge, not hope. I have experience. I am the teacher. And usually teachers know what the end result will be. The good teachers, of course, the bright ones, the wisdom, they have the wisdom. I know what the result will be. With each and every student who comes to me, I already see this picture that I just pointed to. I see the picture that you see on the screen, right? This is what I see in my mind when you come to me. I know what the end result will be. In 3 days, you will gain, revive your beautiful speech. You will begin like everyone else on the planet. Okay, hope via knowledge. Yeah. Hope is very weak. I don't like hoping. When people come to me and they say, oh, I hope. It's weak. When you know, you don't need to hope. You know that you can do it. I'm going to give you a very simple example. When you know how to write the word Christmas, okay, Christmas, you know how to spell the word Christmas, you know it. Will you say, I hope I'm going to write this word correctly? Will you? This is crazy. Of course not. You will just grab the pen and you're going to write the word, or you're going to grab the phone or whatever, your keyboard, and you're going to type the word Christmas. That's it. No hope. You have to develop the muscle memory of your fingers or of your tongue. You have to develop, of course. This is a little work, but it's actually not much time to develop this memory. Usually, my students, when they come to me, they understand how the instrument works. They begin using it with no mistakes. 3 days is more than enough. But after the course, most my students, I recommend them learn words. Learn words. You cannot speak if you don't have the muscle memory of the words. You have to develop the muscle memory of the words. And for this, it takes less than a month. 1 month is perfect, just to learn words. Just go over them with the movements of your tongue. It's just kind of your insurance that you're never going to make mistake anymore. You're never going to hope, you just will know. Your tongue will know. Okay? Lots of love to you. And again, Merry Christmas for each of you. Christmas is coming. Happy holidays. I will do my best to see you guys more often. And but I do recommend you come and see me privately, because when you see me privately, you can ask any question. I don't believe in stupid questions. You know what's the stupidest question on the planet? The one that you have in your mind, but you don't ask. This is stupid. So I believe every question has to be asked, because every question is a mental block. Until you don't have the answer to your question, you will be blocked. You will be stuttering. You will be stumbling. You will be cluttering, or whatever they call it. You will make mistakes with the muscles of your body because your mind is confused. You don't have the answer to your questions. Okay, last time. Bye-bye. See you maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after tomorrow. I don't know how my day will be. And also I don't want to risk my Instagram. Sometimes it doesn't allow me to do my post twice a day. I don't want to jeopardize my account. Okay, lots of love to you. Bye-bye. See you next time.